Welcome to Curie Electronics. This is the fifth lecture on workshop calculation and science, and today we are going to learn about decimal fractions. Decimal fractions. So first we have to understand what is a fraction. Now let me take I have a material or a sheet or something. I have divided it into equally let me see how many parts. 8 parts is total. 8 are there. Okay, now I will shade one or two of these. So total we have 8 blocks, but I have shaded only 2 of the blocks. Now how do we say it in fractions? We can say this as 2 upon 8 in fraction, or one more I will shade it, then we can write it as 3 upon 8. One more example, we have a similar structure. We have how many blocks we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total 10 are there. Out of 10, so total 10 blocks are there. Out of 10, 2 blocks I have shaded, or any number of. Now if I want to say it in fraction, this I will say 2 upon 10. If it is 3, then we can write it as 3 upon 10. So this is what meant by fraction. Fraction means for a whole material, a part of it, a part of something. That is what meant by fraction. Now what is a decimal fraction? What is a decimal fraction? A decimal fraction is a fraction whose denominator is either 10, 100, 1000 or multiplication of 10 or power of 10, we can say. So a decimal fraction, let me write it here. A decimal fraction is a fraction whose denominator in the sense, let me write it. If I write 5 upon 2, which is the denominator, this is the denominator. This is a denominator, n, okay, denominator, and this upper one is the numerator. Now a decimal fraction is a fraction whose denominator is either 10 or 100 or 1000 or 1000 or 10,000 or power of 10 or power of 10. Power of 10 means what? 10 to the power 5, 10 to the power 6, all those. So a decimal fraction is a fraction whose denominator is either 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 or power of 10. But now what we will do, we will by simple problems we will try to learn how to use these fractions. Now simply if I write 0.356, This 356, this is known as the decimal part. Decimal part. See, each this 3, 5, 6, what are these values? Say here 3, what is the value of 3? That is 3 upon 10. What is the value of 5? That is 5 upon 100. Then for 6, it is 6 upon 1000. Now, what is 3 upon 10? 0.3, 0.3. What is 5 upon 100? That is 0.05. What is 6 upon 1000? That is 0.006. If we add all these 5, 3, we will get back 0.356. So that is how we can decide the value of it with respect to the position. Let's solve a simple problem. What is the problem? Divide 0.0375 by 0.1875. So what does it mean? It means that divide 0.0375 by, that means upon 0.1875. Now what do I do? If I shift numerator and denominator, if we carefully observe, if I shift the point 4 times towards the right, I will get a whole number. So what I do, 0.0375, I will multiply, I will write it again. Denominator, what is there? 0.1875. Both denominator and numerator I will multiply by 10,000. Right? Multiplication and division, no issue, with the same number. Now what is there in the numerator? The numerator comes to 375 upon 1875. Again we have to simplify this. If we divide by 5, what we get? 75 upon 375. This is equal to 1 upon 5. So this is the, see now, so decimal fraction we have converted it into a common fraction. See, whatever we get like this, this is the common fraction. This is called the common fraction. Common fraction. Let's take another example. Let me see what is there. Now the next question, what is the question? We have to convert convert 3 upon 8 into decimal fraction. We have learned already decimal fraction denominator has to be multiples of 10. Convert 3 upon 8 into decimal fraction. Decimal fraction. So what we have to do? We have to divide 3 upon 3 we are going to divide by 8. So if we divide 3 upon 8, it's not possible to divide, so we'll put a point, we'll put a 0 here. Now 3 8s are 24. So it is 24, remainder is 6. Again we'll put 1 0, 60. It is how many times? 8 8s are 64. So 7 8s are 56. remainder 4, a remainder 4, one more 0 here, 5 8s are 40. So it is completed, no more remainder. So we have converted 3 upon 8, this common fraction, into a decimal fraction, 0.375. Correct. The same thing we can write it as 375 upon 1000. So it is a decimal fraction. Now we'll try to convert one decimal fraction into common fraction. Convert 0.625 into common fraction. These classes will take some time, around within maybe 20-25 minutes per class, but you need not to study anything else once you watch this video clearly and practice. Convert 0.625 into common fraction. So 0.625, that is a decimal fraction. If you want to convert into common fraction, what we can write? We can write it as 0.625 upon 1. Then what we do? Denominator, to shift the point towards right, denominator and numerator we can multiply by 1000. Now this is equal to what? 625 upon 1000. We can divide by 5. Then you'll get 125 upon 200. Again we can divide by 5. It comes to 25 upon 40. Once more, if you divide by 5, 5 upon 8. So this is the common fraction. So we have learned how to convert decimal fraction to common fraction and common fraction to decimal fraction. Now, before proceeding further, multiplication and division of decimal numbers. Multiplication and division of decimal with a number like 10, 100, 1000, etc. It simply says, if you divide a number with multiples of 10, and if you multiply a number with multiples of 10, what happens? I'll write it here. 1 upon 10. This is 1 upon 10 equal to what? It is 0.1. Similarly, 1 upon 100 equal to what? 0.001. No, 0.01. That is 100. 1 upon 1000 equals 0.001. Again, now what about multiplication? Let me take it as 2.75 multiplied by 10. What do you get? It comes to, we have to shift the point. When you multiply by 10, we have to shift the decimal point right side one time, 10. So it is 27.5. Now another number, 12.5 multiplied by 10. You are multiplying a number with 10. Now what do you do now? To shift, see, multiplying by 10 means your decimal number, you are multiplying by 10 means you have to shift this point towards right once. So it becomes 125. 0.172. If you want to multiply by 100, what you have to do? You have to shift the point. You have to shift this point 2 times. That means it becomes 17.2. So this is how you multiply. Okay, division also, let's see. Division. So write 4.5 upon 10. If you are dividing, means dividing by 10 is equal to shifting the decimal point one time towards the left side. So it comes 0.45. What is another example? 12.5 upon 100. 12.5 upon 100. Now what do you get? 12.5 upon 100. So this is equal to what? This is equivalent to shifting the divide by 100 means we have to shift the decimal point 2 times towards the left side. So it is going to be 0.125. 0.125. 0.125. And 36 upon 1000. Now we have to shift the, here no point. What it comes? See, it is equivalent to 36 multiplied by 1 upon 1000. What is 1 upon 1000? 36 multiplied by 0.001. So what we are going to do? We are going to multiply the 36 by 0.001. So after the multiplication, we should have 3 digits after the point. So it is 0.036. 0.036. Now let's take one more problem. Simplify 0.035 whole square minus 0.0045 whole square upon 0.0395. You have to simplify this. Now see, this is like this is related to equation. We can easily write it, that is a square minus b square. This is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. So this equation we can apply in the numerator and solve this question. So what is my a? This is the a here and this is b. So I'll write a plus b, 0.035 plus 0.0045 multiplied by 0.035 minus 0.0045 upon 0.095, which equals, so what is 0.035 plus 0.0045? If we add these two, we'll get 5930. So 0.0395 we'll get 0.0395 multiplied by, what is the, now again we have to do one subtraction. 0.035 my subtraction we are doing 0.0045. See, if you see just above the 5 no number, we can put a 0. Value is not going to change. Now from 0 we can't subtract 5. So we will borrow 1 from here to 0. So 10 minus 5 equal to 5. 4 minus 4 equal to 0. 3, 0. So what answer we'll get? 0.0305. What is there in the denominator? we have 0.0395. So this is you can divide these two, so 1 will be left. Now what is the answer? Answer equal to 0.0305. So with this, I hope you got the basic idea. Now what we are going to do, we have to solve some MCQ questions, multiple choice questions. I think it's already 20 minutes. We will, okay, I think let's continue. 10 more minutes, we'll finish it. Question number 1. First, 48 seconds equal to dash hour. Now 1 hour equal to 3600 seconds or 60 minutes. Now 1 hour equal to, we know it is 3600 seconds. Now what is the question? X hour equal to 48 seconds. Now x we have to find out. What do? We do the cross multiplication. So 3600 x equals 48. What is x? X equal to 48 upon 36. 36,000. So here how can we write x equal to? I'll write 48 upon 36 multiplied by 100. So we can divide 48 and divide numerator and denominator by 12. Then what we'll get? We'll get 4 upon 3 multiplied by 1 upon 100. So what is the what we get? So 4 upon 3. What is 4 upon 3? 4 divided by 3. 4 upon 3 equal to what? It goes once. 1 3 equal to 1 3 is 3. So remainder 1. 1 we can't divide by 3. So we'll put a point. So 10. 3 times. Again it comes to 9. Again it comes to 10. Again this 3 will be repeating. Now answer we are getting 4 by 3 equal to 1.333 we are getting repeated, and the denominator we have 100. So what is the answer? 0.0013. 0.0013 is the answer. Option C is the right answer. Next question. Decimal fraction of 9 upon 26 is decimal fraction of 9 upon 26. What do you do? You have to divide. So that is 9 divided by 26. It is not possible to divide 9 by 26. So we will put a 0 and point. So 26 how many times? 3 times. 3 times how many times it will come? 78 it comes. How I'll take like that? 25, 3 25s are 75 plus 3 78. Remainder 12. We got here 3. Again we'll put 1 0 here. How many times? It is 4 times. We will get 104. You have to practice yourself. Then what we get? We'll get 16. 160. Now in 160 how many times? 160 it is 6 times. It goes to 156. A remainder is 4. Now already we got the answer 0.346, which is having 0.346. 0.346 is the right answer. Question number 3. Simplify the following fraction. So we have to simplify this. What is the answer for the given question? So here I think I'm not solving this. I hope you will simplify it. You have to add and subtract. Next one, convert fraction 5 upon 8 into decimal. 5 upon 8. So what do we have to do? We have to divide 5 upon 8 into fraction. This is a common fraction. We have to convert into a decimal fraction. Is it possible to divide 5 by 8? No. So we'll put a 0 and point here. 6 8s are 48. With remainder 2. Again we'll put a 0. 2 times 16. 2 8s are 16. Remainder 4. One more 0. 5 8s are 40. So we'll get 0.625 as the answer. Question number 5. Convert 75% into decimal point. 75% into decimal point means what do you do? 75 upon 100. You have to divide 75 by 100. So you'll get 0.75. So the answer is option B is the right answer. Question number 6. Convert 0.09 into fraction. So we have 0.09. We have to convert it into fraction. Now this 0.09, I will write it as 0.09 upon 1 multiply. We are going to multiply denominator and numerator by 100. If you multiply by 100 2 times, the numerator point will get shifted. So 100 upon 100. What do you get? We will get 9 upon 100. 9 upon 100. So 9 upon 100 is the right answer. We don't have any common number to divide this, simplify this. Next, question number 8. When 0.25 is multiplied by 0.025, the result is. The question is, we have to multiply 0.25 multiplied by 0.025. Now, how do I write 0.25? I can convert it into multiplied by 0.025. I'll first 0.25, I'll write it in a common fraction, that is 25 upon 100. It is not a common fraction, it's a decimal fraction only. For simplification, I'll write it like this. Then upon, what is upon? 1000. Now the numerator I can multiply, that is square of 25 equal to 625. 625 upon 1 followed by 5 zeros. Now what is the answer? 0.00 0.00. After the point, how many digits should be there? 1 2 3 4 5. 625. 625. So the answer is 0.00625. How I wrote? What is 1 upon 1 2 3 4 5 is equal to 0.00001. If I multiply by this with 625, I'll get 0.00625. Practice yourself. This is the last question. With this we'll complete decimal fractions. Scale division is 5 volts and it is divided into 10 small scale divisions. The meter can measure a minimum voltage of. So means we have a scale, okay. We have a scale. Let us assume like a voltmeter. And this is from here to here is 5. Now each is divided into, it is 10 small scales are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, what is the question? The meter can measure a minimum voltage of. That means this is the meter going to measure from here. So this is going to be, see, one full scale, that is 0 to 5 volt. That is divided into 10 equal parts. That means this has to be 0.5 volt. 1 volt, 1.5 volt, 2 volt, 2.5 volt, 3 volt, 3.5 volt, 4 volt, 4.5 volt, and 5 volt. So the minimum scale can measure is 0.5 volt. So with this, we have completed the decimal fraction. I hope this is useful to you. If you like the video, please share with your friends and don't forget to hit the like button. So this is going to be a series, and I plan to finish this series so that you can study without any difficulty. All this will be available. Thanks.